Hey folks, how you doing? It's Craig here. So I got to thinking today about consciousness and awareness and the difference between it. You know, having conversations with people lately, and a lot of people don't understand what it means. What does this word consciousness mean? Is this some new age woo-woo thing? Anyway, so I thought I'd take you on a little journey tonight and let you use your own imagination to create a scenario in your own mind. I'll walk you through it, but I want you to use your own imagery to create it. That way it's all from you, and then you understand it. So what I'm going to want you to do is close your eyes if you can. If you can't, you can't. But if you can do this with your eyes closed, and keep your eyes closed till the end, it'll really help retain the imagery that you're going to see. So let's start off by just taking a deep breath and relaxing for a second. It really does help. So take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just relax. So close your eyes. I'm going to have mine open, but close your eyes and follow along on this journey with me. I want you to imagine, to picture in your mind's eye, an intersection, a four-way intersection that you know very well. Could be from your childhood, from the present, residential, business, it doesn't matter, but an intersection that you know very well. One that you've driven all four streets, stopped at all four stops. Yeah, you get the picture. I want you to see this in your mind right now. And I want you to place yourself right dead center in the middle of the intersection and slowly spin around in a 360-degree view so you can take in the entire thing. See it all now. It'll only take a second. You see it? All right, so now I want you to pick one of those four corners and go and stand on it. And let's call that 6 o'clock, okay? So I now want you to look 12 o'clock, straight across, diagonal through the center of the intersection to the corner across the street, and look at it. See the building or whatever's there, take it in, see all the detail, the architecture around, the trees, take it all in and look at it. And while you're looking in that direction, two cars of your own design and own color, one on your immediate right, one on your immediate left, are coming up. One has the right of way, one runs the stop sign or stoplight, and they both collide dead center right where you were looking. So you see this accident. They both come in and they collide, and you're looking into them. So look at it. Nobody's hurt, fender bender, but look at the accident. Take it all in. Take in everything around you. You got it? You see it? You can see it happen. If you need to rewind and do it again, you can do it because you just created this. It's all right there in your mind. So a little while from now, a cop comes and he asks if anybody saw it, and you say, oh, I did. Here's what happened. You can give just a count by count of what happened at that accident that you just saw. That is a state of awareness. This is what we do in every single moment of every day. This is how we as humans go through life. We observe and we absorb. We take all that stuff, we put it on microfiche or Rolodex. Let's see, I have a big old Rolodex in here. But we absorb that and we put it in there, and then we can recall it at a later date and say, oh, I remember that very clear, this is what happened. Cars came from this direction and I saw it, and this is it. And this is what we do. This state of awareness is pretty much how we decide who we are in life and what we pick. It's how you pick your political beliefs, your religious beliefs. It's how you pick, your styles, your likes, your tastes. You observe, you absorb, and you choose from that, and that kind of creates who you are and how you see things. There's one version of this story, and that's the one that you saw, that you created. That's life. Now what I want you to do is that 12 o'clock corner, diagonal, where you were looking when the accident happened. I want you to go and stand on that corner and look back at 6 o'clock where you just were and view that exact same accident happen. Same cars, but they're going the original direction. That nothing ever changes from that original direction that you saw, that original visual that you created in your mind. And what are you seeing? You're seeing the exact polar opposite of what just happened. But how can that be? You already decided in your mind that this was the way it was going to happen. Now you're seeing the opposite. This is consciousness. This is being able to look at something from a different point of view, a different perspective. Well, you still got 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So stand on those corners and look at it. There's 2 more perspectives. That's 4 perspectives of the exact same accident. But in your mind in the beginning, it only happened one way. And this is an option that we have every day in life. Every one of these awareness moments that we have in life, we have this consciousness moment where we can look at things from the bigger picture. So imagine that there's 100 people standing in a circle around this intersection, and each one of those people has a point of view. So if you're standing at 6 o'clock looking at this, the guys that, immediately to your right and immediately to your left, they're going to be very similar, off slightly. But as you start to work out around the circle on both sides, that image is going to change. It's the same cars and the same people at the same time of day in the same intersection, but the visuals are completely different. So by looking at this from all these points of view, imagine yourself traveling around that circle right now in a 360 degree from all those points of view, looking back towards the center. You can do it. This is what this thing's for. It allows you to do this. So imagine spinning around looking at that. You can see there's 100 different points of view, where originally you came up with one. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to see all of those points of view at the exact same time. Now. So I'm curious, how many of you were looking down on that from above? If you did, if you saw it from above, that is expanded consciousness or awakened consciousness. Get it? We need to step out of ego, which says that only this can exist because this is what I experienced, this is what I saw, and allow ourselves to see the big picture. It's, you're not going to find this in a book or in a building or under a silly hat or somewhere. It's right inside of you, where it's been since day one. You just didn't know how to use it. So this little scenario, which was all done from your own visuals, this gave you a taste of awakened consciousness. Now imagine doing that every single moment of every day. Step out of the side that you are on. Just pull yourself to the middle and see all sides of everything. Take yourself out of your political side and go to the center and look at all sides. There's no more I'm right, they're wrong. There just is. So there is awareness, consciousness, and expanded consciousness. They all existed inside of you. They always have all along. Allow yourself to see beyond the limitations that you have placed on yourself, and everything will change. Your entire view of life will change if you just allow yourself this gift that you were given at birth. Enjoy, my friends. It's been a pleasure. See ya.